Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Good yourself.
Not bad at all. Took the dog for a walk, and so that's another happy chappy. And I just wanted to um, invite you on just for a quick chat ahead of next weekend's Keep Talking Till They're Walking. Now, I appreciate that. I believe because of your work, you're not sure if you're going to be able to do a slot as a host or as a guest.
Yep.
And we're not going to know that till
Monday.
Monday.
I'm
No.
not getting my new schedule. I'm on vacation right now, so
Oh well.
they tried calling me in last night and I ignored the phone call. So you want to pick up some overtime? No. Definitely not.
Okay, okay. I mean, what I did want to say to you, of course, is that within the YouTuber community, the dude is incredibly well respected, and yourself also. I mean, you are one of the you know one of the most respected YouTubers out there. The work you've put into this, your efforts. I think also the fact that you started looking at this case before Making a Murderer came out. But when did you actually start your YouTube channel?
Uh, well, if you look at YouTube, it says I've been on YouTube since 2011, but I didn't start making videos until I believe 2017. I'd have to go look, but it's been quite a while.
Yep.
The reason I started making videos is because I started watching Perplex
Hmm.
QT, Eric Jose, Mama Avery, Mama Phoenix, whatever you want to call her. And then started going to them, asking them questions,
Hmm.
and they really couldn't answer my questions. So I
Yeah.
started digging into myself. And just slowly started posting things here and there. And here we are now.
Yeah. Well,
But I've mainly focused on just researching rather than doing videos. Like 90% of my videos are just audio,
sure. Yeah.
things that I found interesting.
Hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. Sort of presenting, as you say, like if there's a phone call, then we get
Mhm.
to hear that phone call that you have gone to the trouble, time and money and expense to FOIA. Is that right?
I foiled a few things, but
Yeah.
majority of the foils I have done have all been denied. And other people have foiled that I know have foiled for the same things, different departments, and it's still the same denial.
Hmm.
Whether it's Calumet, Manitowoc.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a surefire conviction of Stephen Brendan, they would be happy to share anything, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't. There wouldn't be anything to hide. Um, and I know we've had many a chat, many a chat. Do you feel that as a YouTuber that you've sort of developed since since 2017? How has the Milbillie channel sort of evolved?
Well, I started being more vocal, going live more because that was never my intent to become a YouTuber.
Hmm.
Just put video. I don't know even know why I chose YouTube as my platform. I just
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
So yeah.
Um, I mean, I'm nearly 4,000 miles away. You're sort of just down the road from there. Does it, does it kind of feel more personal to you? I suppose it's a difficult thing to sort of describe, but the fact that it's in your back garden, as it were, does that?
Well, yeah. I guess you could say it like that. Yeah. Uh, I remember when this all played out, 2005, 2006. It was all over the news, all over papers. You couldn't get away from it.
Yep.
I was skeptical at first because of what my parents were saying. Oh, they're framing him again, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But then, like I said, I've said this before. When Brendan Dassey came into the picture, like 99% of Wisconsin, they were like, okay, he's got to be guilty now.
Mm.
But after digging in and thousands of hours of listening to reading documents. There's nothing adds up. There's no
Yeah,
piece of evidence whatsoever that connects Brendan Dassey to any crime whatsoever.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's fascinating that, isn't it? As you say, you just keep digging and digging and digging and digging, and never at any point have I ever felt, hmm, maybe Steve did do it. It's.
Well, that's how I
I've
started
never.
researching this case.
Yeah,
I started looking, was Stephen Avery been possible to do this?
yeah,
No,
no,
not at all. Based on the information I have obtained and gone through, no, no way in hell.
yeah.
And this new bombshell, if you want to call it, I still can't wrap my head around it.
It's. I mean,
It contradicts so many different briefs and what everybody has thought. I don't know. I still can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, I think it's as you say, it's fascinating. I mean, I would ask the question, do we think that Bobby Dassey is the perpetrator, or is he just the accomplice? Is he just a young lad that's been sort of embroiled in all of this?
Or was he falsely identified? We
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a case of really, I suppose um, the huge problem for Brendan is the fact that you've got potentially very close family members not doing their best to help his situation because it might detriment theirs, I suppose is.
Not to mention, damn near everybody that testified or gave a statement back then has changed their statement now.
Yeah, yeah,
At
well,
least they have in 2017.
yeah, we see that a lot, don't we? Going back on what has been said. um I must just finish off by mentioning the video. I'm trying to think what night it was. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday when you had yourself and Jeff and Brad on? I thought that was a very, very interesting interview.
Yeah.
I think you and Jeff handled it incredibly well. So well done to the pair of you. And I get the sense that Brad is
Pissed off for
yeah,
sure.
he's angry. Yeah, yeah, and I get that. As did yourself and Jeff. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if swearing a lot actually helps your situation. It shows that you're angry, but
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily show the sort of clear thinking, I suppose. But the latest bombshell is the fact that Brad's got support now from, I believe it's from Blaine, about the fact that they're equally skeptical of what other family members are up to. I mean, I suppose from would it be fair to say that from Barb's point of view, she would have liked Duffin's decision to have been accepted, and for Brendan to have just simply been released and have nothing at all to do with the investigation into what actually happened to Teresa. If the courts could have just accepted he had nothing to do with it, he was coerced into giving this confession. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, the fact that the state fought tooth and nail
Yeah,
to keep the decision they had.
yeah, because it would so undermine their position with in Steve's case. Um, and finally, any any thoughts on the dude Eric Cozy, because that's what next weekend is
Well, I
partly
miss
to
them
do.
like everybody.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah,
Staple of the community for sure. Duly
yeah,
missed.
yeah. I
Can't be
mean,
replaced. We can try, but
yeah, yeah. You can't replace him, but as I say, fair play to likes of yourself and others who have really put out some fantastic stuff out there on the YouTube channels to to highlight this case. And as I say, I remember you regularly in various chats. Was it in Hangouts and stuff like that? I mean, I remember yourself and Dr. Silkman when
Yep.
Dr. Silkman, before he was Dr. Silkman, going
Yep.
way back, on the was it the cozy heads, or was it the cozy wrecking crew? And
Yeah, the Wrecking Crew.
yeah, it's amazing that one person can sort of create such a community. But for me, the biggest tribute I suppose I can give to the dude is that it brought so many people together, so many people like
Uh-huh.
yourself, dedicated. Um, you know, uh, you've got a fantastic, obviously, analytical mind when it comes to this. You're determined to find out what actually happened. Um, you know, your foul play group, your Dr. Silkmans, um, you know, some of the other people that have dug so deep into this. Your likes of your McGillis, your Fleet Sides,
Yep.
your Redditors that have Henbrys, etc. I'm just quoting names off the top of my head. I'm sure there's, there's.
Super Truth for Good. There's so many people.
Yeah,
It's
exactly. Yeah. That have been digging deeper and deeper and deeper, and all we're finding is, well, more and more corruption, I suppose.
yep.
Yep. Anyway, it's an absolute pleasure having you on and having a chat with you. I'm really looking forward to next Sunday. And certainly, if if work doesn't allow you to do a slot, then we'll have you on as a guest. Hopefully on a couple tree couple tree slots, and keep drinking the cold tea or whatever it is you drink. Do you know what? I was actually, a tribute to you, I was on coffee tonight.
Yep.
But I might just go and have a wee beer just to finish off, just a wee nightcap.
I
Anyway,
don't miss I don't miss alcohol at all. I quit
nah,
drinking
yeah,
5 years ago.
yeah, wow. You are
By
doing well.
choice, didn't have to. I just woke up one day after I had drinking at the bar and was like, I can't do this no more.
Yeah,
Cold turkey, stop, just like that.
yep, yep,
I had to start distancing myself from few people I was around because that's all they did was drink.
yeah.
But
Yeah. I must admit, my wife is to blame for my drinking,
yeah,
and
no,
I
you
can't
just
distance myself from her. Anyway, listen, Milbillie. As I say, just you keep doing what you're doing. You are without doubt, a true legend within the YouTube community. And you can tell that. I noticed, for example, these little details in your live chat with Brad. You know, there was 100 people watching live.
I don't really ever pay attention to the chats because I got
No,
so much
yeah,
shit going on. I
exactly,
mean, I got
exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
But no, honestly, pal, you are a real stalwart of this case, and we were lucky to have the dude. We are very lucky that we still have you and so many other YouTube channels on the go. So yeah, keep going from strength to strength. Keep doing what you do, because happy days are you know
In the
coming our
future.
way. Yep, absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna say cheerio and let you go. And we'll speak to you. Well, I'll speak to you before the weekend, and we'll sort out what's happening on Sunday. Okay.
Sounds good.
Cheers, Melody. Thanks
Have a
very
good
much.
day.
Okay. Bye for now. Bye bye.